Hi everyone. So for this week's assignment, we were to pick one of the exercises from the readings. I chose my my exercise from chapter 12, and I chose 12.2 for my exercise. It is a friend of yours has been asked by his supervisor to write an 8-page assessment of a team he serves on at work. The assignment is due tomorrow, but your friend has been unable to focus his ideas. What clear steps would you offer your friend so he is able to complete the task in an effective and timely manner? And these are all going to be out of order. I apologize. So one of the first things that I thought about was writing a draft before sending it. This kind of gives you a chance to proofread everything, make necessary changes, as well as check that the paper makes sense and then it flows properly. Another thing that I thought about also was to keep the paper informative, but also not to bore your reader. You want to list the facts, but not just sticking to the facts, if that makes sense. Just like elaborate on the facts. And then also, I also thought about starting out with something that's an attention getter for your opening sentence. You want to draw your reader into the paper, make them interested. And another thing that I thought about was don't lose track of the purpose of your paper. Make sure you're presenting it as authoritative and give a clear sense of the paper and what it means, and the object of the paper itself. And then last, I have regarding thesis. Don't make your thesis too broad. By being too broad, I feel like it leaves an opening for your reader to have different interpretations other than what you're trying to get across. So, and their interpretations may not align with what you're trying to say. So you kind of want to stick to that thesis and not or at least make your thesis very clear and not get too off of the topic of your thesis. That way the reader, again, knows what you're trying to say and can kind of follow along and it make sense to the reader as well. So those are the things that I would definitely be thinking about if I was to write a paper for my job. And so I hope you all have a great week ahead,